The College Basketball Experience pregame show for Monday night, February the 10th edition on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Sign up with that promo code TCESGPN to get a 50% deposit match up to $1,000. That is the Underdog Fantasy promo code TCESGPN. We're also brought to you by Edge Boost. Earn up to $750 per month on your sports gambling transactions. Head over to edgeboost.bet, promo code SGPN. And last but not least, we're brought to you by Rhythm, the leader in data-driven picks and props. Get your 7-day free trial today by heading over to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/rhythm. That is esports. Gamblingpodcast.com/RITHMM today. Welcome, everybody, into the College Basketball Experience pregame show for Monday night, February the 10th. We get closer and closer to the madness. No more football. So everybody's going to be a college basketball expert now for the next month. Buckle up. I am Moneyline Mac, a.k.a. the former video coordinator for Bob Huggins and Frank Martin. Let's go, baby. Also known as Mac Tonight over here at the College Experience. Let's talk Monday Night Hoops. And joining me to do so, you guys know him from the daily article over at Underdog Fantasy. He is Cannabis Capper, a.k.a. CC. What's up, bro?
Mac, it's good to be back. Happy SWAC Monday.
Yeah. SWAC Mondays are back. MEAC Mondays are back. Let's go. And Mountain West. We got a Mountain West game in the late window. So joining me, also, third man in the booth. You guys know him from the Pump Fake Pod. He is Michael Huffer. Huff, what's up, man?
Hey, how's it going, Mac? Happy to be here as always. Cap, good to see you. So, yeah, I mean, it's a good Monday. We got absolute great week of hoops coming ahead. So, looking forward to it. This is a good little appetizer tonight.
It is indeed. So we did have Lafayette and American just tip off 7-2 early on. American leads in the Patriot League. Let's go over to the big game in the ACC, I guess. I guess we'll qualify this as a big game, even though I don't know how big the game is. But Carolina, if they want to get back on the bubble or on the right side of the bubble, well, here's an opportunity. You go to Clemson, you get Clemson off of the Duke win, Carolina off of the Pitt win on Saturday themselves. Clemson down to 4.5 if you shop around. Opened at 6.5 last night.
Okay.
I took Clemson. I think, the Twitter community loved them some Tar Heels today, like I thought they would last night. Figured everybody was going to play this bounce back narrative. I don't think Clemson's going to overlook Carolina.
What's odd to me is this line has come down, and Clemson's the public side.
Yep.
Shouldn't it be steaming upwards?
Should be. But hey,
why is it coming down?
Hey,
I thought Carolina's public too a little bit. No,
they're the Twitter cap, the Twitter popular pick today.
I have seen the geniuses on Twitter have been all over North Carolina. I'm on Clemson. I don't see whether you like the spot for Clemson or not. I don't see how North Carolina handles Clemson on the inside.
Yeah,
they got nobody down low. Like I think Clemson's a better defensive team. It's at home. North Carolina's got athletes, but they're not a good basketball team. So I'll join you. I'll lay it. I'm seeing it at -4. I bought it at 5.5 last night. I'll lay the 4 too. Let's get it.
I'll join you guys here. More so just because I'm tired of betting on North Carolina, and I don't want to bet on North Carolina and fall into the trap. It does alarm me though that Clemson is off that big Duke win, but that is that's basically, I mean, come on, this North Carolina team isn't Duke. We've seen them countless times again just fall flat and maybe play good for about like 30, 35 minutes in these games that they should probably win. So, and I just think Clemson's a better team. I'll take the 4. Absolutely.
Line move is gone against us, so that's good. I like that. I mean, everybody, it's the wise guys like some Tar Heels tonight. So good luck to the wise guys. They're going to be like, I can't believe I fucking bet on Hubert Davis again. I got fucking sucked into this bullshit Tar Heel team.
Yeah, the game total is only 144. I'm sorry, I'm seeing 144.5 as the game total. I think this flies over. No? Does that seem low to you? Does that seem low to you?
I saw that, but I just think maybe this game does go lower than you expect, like in the 60s or in 70s or low. One team low 70s, one team mid to high 60s.
I gotta go higher. No, I think it goes over.
I mean, it is a good number.
I don't know. Yeah. Okay. It seems like it's in the Vegas zone, where they just kind of set it, just hoping to get money on both sides and just light a cigar, knowing they're going to make the rake.
I had a great day Saturday, but I lost 4 totals. So, and those are the only 4 totals I bet. So I'm staying away from them.
That means the fifth one has to win. I'm going over on 144.5 for North Carolina and Clemson. I like it. Let's get it.
No longer totals guy, Michael Huffer.
Spreads and money lines only.
Only
until the next episode.
Phoenix like 14-4, whatever. I was like, why do you even bet spreads anymore? Just bet the totals. All right, let's talk 7 o'clock window here, and let's talk SWAC. 2 games in the SWAC. Southern Alabama State. I shouldn't even say 7 o'clock window. These games, no chance they tip on time. They're always fucking late. Florida A&M, Prairie View, Valley State, Alcorn State rivalry on the deck. Then we got Bethune and Texas Southern, and I'll just continue on the SWAC. We got Pine Bluff at Jackson State, Grambling, Alabama A&M. Is there a specific SWAC play you like the best? I would say for me, my favorite one in the SWAC tonight is going to be, I think, Alabama State at home.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. That number's come down, actually. I see it down to 1.5, 2. Southern's 10-0 in the SWAC. 10-0. I think Alabama State has been a disappointing team, but they do have talent. I think that they're going to knock off Southern here. They're off a home loss on Saturday to Grambling. I think the experience here of Alabama State actually finally hands Southern a loss.
Okay. The one I like best, I like FAMU, Florida A&M. Yeah. Florida A&M is the dog. I just bet it on the money line. I just think they're a better team than. I'm sorry. I've got them playing Prairie. They're a better team than way better team than Prairie View.
That line stinks.
Does. Why is Prairie View A&M favored?
It makes
419.
I like FAMU as well with you, man. But I am on Southern. I just took them on the money line just because it went down. So let's fade the random line movement there. And I kind of was going back and forth on that Grambling game. I feel like the Grambling's a better team, but I don't know. I stayed away from that.
No, I think Grambling's the name brand. You're paying for name value. Give me Alabama A&M. Win it at home. The battle of two of the worst one of the worst games in the slate tonight. At least
I will be watching.
At least with Mississippi Valley, it's Mississippi Valley, and they're like, they could be unintentionally hilarious. They could, they might stick around, make it interesting. But with Grambling this year is not. They went to the tournament last year, did they not? And this year,
they won a game. They won a game in the tourney.
That's right. They fell flat in their face this year. I'm not a big fan of the Grambling roster. Give me Alabama.
They started
strong.
What was I going to ask you guys? Who's more likely to pull an upset tonight? Mississippi Valley at Alcorn or Pine Bluff at Jackson State?
I want to say Mississippi Valley State so bad, but I think that's my heart speaking over my mind. But it's Alcorn. I don't know. It's Alcorn.
For the first month of the year, Alcorn was like the worst team, like by far the worst team in the nation. I don't know what they must not have practiced until December, but they've turned it around this year. They really have. They changed my mind on that team. So I'll go with APB. Give me AP. I'd rather do APB in the money line than.
Oh gosh, I'm sprinkling that Mississippi Valley State money line just for shits and gigs.
No,
you waiting on Dr. Bradley?
The doctor.
Is he in?
We don't know. He's questionable with the transfer portal.
Yeah,
no injury, just transfer portal. It's like what?
He keeps showing up for games.
He's got to show. His scouts are showing up from other teams.
It's hilarious. Questionable transfer portal. What do you mean questionable with the transfer portal? Is he in or out? Is he hilarious? Only in the SWAC, baby.
I love SWAC.
Let's get on over to let's talk about ourselves here. NASCAR's back. I believe the Daytona 500 is this upcoming weekend.
Yep.
So go over there, sportsgamblingpodcast.com says Daytona to enter today. Free Daytona 500 contest. Enter 100 cold hard cash and a $100 SGPN gift card plus random bonus prizes at sportsgamblingpodcast.com/Daytona to sign up today. We are also brought to you by Edge Boost. We've partnered with Edge Boost, a premier Visa debit card for better bettors. Get on over there, earn up to $750 per month in cashback rewards for using our Edge Boost reward card. Money is safe as a card, no credit checks, and all that good stuff. Sign up today, use the promo code SGPN so you can get better cashback rewards and instant tier 2 status. EdgeBoost.promo code, that's EdgeBoost.bet, promo code SGPN. Also brought to you by MyBookie, baby. Get on over there to mybookie.ag. Accept customers with a ton of locations, easily deposit and withdraw. Get on over there. If you want to bet on Dr. Bradley, do so over at MyBookie. Head over to mybookie.ag and use that promo code TCESGPN for a 100% deposit match up to $1,000 plus a $10 casino chip. That's mybookie.ag, promo code TCESGPN. Also brought to you by Rhythm, the SGPN partner, #1 sports betting platform, NFL, college hoops. Let's go. NBA, Rhythm has it all. Claim your 7-day free trial today by heading over to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/Rhythm. That is the sportsgamblingpodcast.com/RITHMM. And that gets us to our favorite one, Underdog Fantasy. Get on down over at Underdog. Cap, you are the Underdog guru. The promo code is TCESGPN. Where are we going tonight?
Okay. The first place I'm going to is Fresno State at Nevada. The line on Nick Davidson rebounds is only 5.5. Last time these two teams played, he grabbed 14 boards. He also averages 6.6 rebounds at home. Fresno State is one of the worst rebounding teams in the nation. Give me Nick Davidson to go much higher than 5.5 rebounds tonight.
I agree. I like that one. Huff?
Yeah, I'm going to go to the Clemson, North Carolina game. We talked, Cap, you mentioned it. You were worried about North Carolina down low. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to take Mr. Ian Shefflin higher than 13.5 points. I think he's going to be able to get this maybe on some tough and one plays and then just some quick putbacks. So, yeah, I like him to get at least 15 even. So I'll go higher than 13.5 for Shefflin.
Higher. Yeah.
The numbers on Shefflin actually have steamed up today. I wrote about his rebounds and assists total last night, but the points total is also it opened at 11.5. It's all the way up to 13.
Yeah,
interesting. I'm going to take you back.
I was just laughing. Oh no.
I'm going to take you back to Fresno. I mean, we have a really limited slate tonight. Take you back to Fresno at Nevada, and this time we're going to go Alex Crawford to go lower than 4.5 rebounds. Nevada is actually one of the best rebounding teams in the nation. Crawford comes in this game averaging 3.6 boards per game on the road. He's gone lower than 4.5 boards 14 out of 22 games played this year. He's going to go much lower against Nevada. They played once this year. Kid logged 44 minutes against Nevada, grabbed 4 rebounds. This game isn't going into overtime again.
This is going to be so gross tonight, that game.
I'm glad we're betting on the props on those games instead of I might not bet a side now, but
you will. It's a standalone game. Yeah,
I will. I'm seeing on a different site. So if it's a different line, let me know. But I actually kind of like Norchad Omier for Baylor. I think he's got another, rebounds, points. I'm going to go for the tall guys and higher. I'm going to go higher than 22.5 points and rebounds for Norchad Omier. I don't like taking hires normally against Houston, but I think the rebounds prop's going to get them there. And who else is going to score for Baylor outside of their guard play? I know Edgecombe and whatnot. And but I like Omier here down low as well too.
What was the number?
22.5 points, rebounds.
It's not bad. Points and rebounds, 22.5. So
yep.
He's adding that to the article.
No, I'm not. I mean,
don't tell my PMZ ass on props.
No, actually, sadly, Underdog Fantasy, they have fantasy points, they have rebounds, but they don't have his points and rebounds. So,
I might have been looking at our site.
It's not a bad number though. I'll co-sign. Let's go with it.
Get on over there, everybody. Underdog Fantasy promo code TCESGPN to get a special pick and first time deposit offer up to $1,000 in bonus cash. That's Underdog Fantasy promo code TCESGPN. All right, home free. Let's talk. How many MEAC games do we have tonight in the end? I think we only have one, right? All right, so I won't do a spotlight on that. I will spotlight the Southland. You know me, man. I love the Southland hoops. This league is underrated and very competitive.
It is. You get some fun teams.
It's a fun league. I know McNeese is definitely the best team, but the race for second place is fun with teams like Nichols, Northwestern State, Sela, Houston Christian, Corpus Christi, Lamar. A lot of them squaring off tonight against each other. We got Commerce at McNeese. So you literally have the worst team at the best team. So that game's going to suck. Line's like 20. I'll throw that one out the window. You got New Orleans and Incarnate Word. Actually, that game kind of sucks too. But the other four games are good games.
Yeah, they are.
The Mexicans at Stephen F. Austin. That line's 2.5 to shop around. I think down to 1.5 in some places. Northwestern State at Nichols. That's a 7.5, 8-point line. Sela at Houston Christian. I think Houston Christian's up to 3-point favorite. And then Corpus Christi at Lamar. And what? Lamar's a 1-point favorite?
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
1.5.
I found myself on the road teams here tonight in the second part of the doubleheader. I not New Orleans and Commerce. Throw those out. The other four road teams. I like Northwestern State. I think that's too many. I think they match up all right with Hitler here. And they can stay within that number. Maybe have a shot to win the game. I like Sela in a rematch against Houston Christians. Revenge there as well. Corpus Christi off a loss on Saturday where they looked dead. I think they bounce back. And then I think Mexicans, I think they should be favored, to be honest, against Stephen F. I think people are overreacting to a couple fluke wins by the Lumberjacks.
Okay.
What do you guys think?
I got to disagree on SFA. They've actually looked a lot better over their last 5. They've won 3 of their last 5, 2 in a row. They're showing a pulse. Okay. And I like them at home against the Mexicans. I would take the favorite in that one. I would ride. Yeah. And yeah, Utah Rio Grande. They've played a ton of road games in a row, haven't they? I think this is the 3rd straight.
4th.
Ooh, that's a lot. Yeah, give me SFA to get the job done tonight. I like Lamar at home. I think they're a better team than Texas A&M Corpus Christi. You got the Islanders off the island. And honestly, I've seen Lamar like drill so many teams this year that I'm terrified to to bet against them in the Southland. But my fear is they're just going to drill Texas A&M CC by 20. I do like Sela at Houston Christian. I feel like everybody's on Houston Christian tonight, so I'm going to zig wherever everybody else is zagging. I think Sela's just got a bit more talent. It's a bit better roster. Houston Christian, they're typically like a try-hard team. Yeah. I think the talent wins out tonight with Sela. Was the other one? Those are the 3 close ones. Northwestern at Nicholls State. Shout out to Kanye. But I'll ride with Northwestern State. Give me the points.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah, I actually really like Nichols this year, but I stayed off of that. I just felt like it's a weird number and didn't love it. I laid it with Incarnate Words, so agreeing with you guys there. I stayed off the Rio Grande SFA game, but I like Rio Grande there. I just hate betting on SFA, so didn't want to take them as well. I'm with you on Corpus Christi. I'm not afraid of the road game. I think they get up for a spot. I think they're actually the better team on the short spread. So I'll take Corpus Christi with you on the road, and yeah, I like Sela as well too with you guys. I just think Houston Christian has been covering machines. Now they're definitely like a public dog, but as they should be. They're definitely finding ways to cover. But on the short spread at home, I don't know. I'll take the better team. I think Sela can D them up. So I like Sela here.
Yeah, I like that we're getting Sela as the dogs compared to like when Houston Christian's been the chippy dog. Now they're a favorite. So reversal here. Cap, any play in Bethune-Cookman, Texas Southern?
What's the lineup to?
2.5. I just like to throw Reggie Theus game next.
Reggie Theus! You got to take Reggie Theus. Oh, you can't bet against Reggie Theus in the Super Team.
He locked it last night. It was 2.5, and I go, I have no idea. I mean, Texas Southern's better brand. They usually win, and they're only laying 2.5 at home. And then Colby comes in, he's like, "Oh, give me Bethune all day." I was like, "How can you have that much conviction on Bethune in this spot?"
Wasn't Bethune favored last night?
No. Texas Southern's been the 2.5-point favorite.
Okay, it's down to 1. Give me I know, Colby. Give me Texas Southern. I'll lay the one with Texas Southern at home.
What's this random action coming from North Carolina on Bethune-Cookman? No, but I'll take the Texas Southern on the better program. I don't know. Freaking Bethune always cooks me, but no pun intended. And I will be betting Texas Southern in that tournament if they ever release those lines.
Oh, fuck yeah.
It's a lock.
Okay, we could start diving into individual games. So we only got like 5 games left on this slate. This will be the shortest pregame we've ever had. Yeah. We got the CAA. This is a national TV game, so let's cover it individually.
Sure.
We got North Carolina A&T back in the spotlight. Another national. How did they get back-to-back national?
That's a great question. That's got to be a scheduling quirk.
Dude, that's their third one. Remember they were on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Them and Hampton had the standalone late game, and they got another one here.
Hey, you get investigated. They CBS and them they tune in, I guess. So.
Yeah, the voodoo here. Take A&T.
You got.
They're not going to rig the games. They're not going to rig the games when they're in the national spotlight. They'll lose by 6.
I mean, they're coming out. They only lost by 3 at College of Charleston. I'm sorry, Charleston.
They played well.
Could have won that game. I took A&T.
Won.
They should have won. What were they? 20.5 spread. Yeah.
They only lost by 1 to Hampton. Now they're getting 12.5 against the Campbell Camels. I guess take. I mean, they're 0-11 in conference. Is this the game?
I mean, dude, I think they're gonna. I just think they're gonna be chippy again. I think that they're feared that they're in the spotlight for the gambling scandal. So they'll play hard.
Is this also a sell high spot for Campbell? I mean, they've been drilling teams.
My God,
they've been drilling teams.
Yeah. Go through the motions tonight.
Fed play.
I got a 13 over here. I'm locking it up with NCA&T. They're gonna the gambling scandal. You got to ride that trend. That's
Fed real. Play. You got to lock it just after a few games, and then they cover a few, and then they're like, all right, we can go back to our shenanigans, or like we can just go back to sucking, just like Eastern Michigan.
They called EMU for advice on how to deal with this. All right,
I'm sorry. Didn't that same article mention Valley?
Yeah, Valley's in there.
Come on, leave Valley alone.
No, the next game they popped up and won. So it's like, hey, wait a minute. But
it's
then
like
they lost by 50, and it was like, I don't know.
You're trying to throw the Feds off.
Feds are like, what the fuck is wrong with this team? They just won, and then the next game they lose by 50.
So you got a lead on Valley State? No, they won outright. Detectives are going crazy.
All right, let's get over to a real game. Let's go over to the Big 12, Big Monday game here. A lot of injuries on both sides, or a lot of game time decisions. 9.5. Houston's laying here. I think this number's inflated. I think Baylor's actually going to be live to win the game. I think this is going to be a typical Big 12 game down to the wire. Baylor's got guys that can make shots on the perimeter to counter Houston's over-aggressive defense. They can skip it and shoot it in, and that's what you got to do against Houston. Some of these other teams in the bottom half really struggle to do so. Colorado actually did a pretty good job of making shots against them on Saturday, and that's why they were able to hang in there, even though they're so bad and unathletic. So Baylor getting healthier, Houston not getting it healthier. I like the Bears here. I think we get a fun game. I just think this is that. I agree with Trevor's score. 76-71 Houston wins.
That sounds about right.
I think that's kind of the game script. Fun game. Houston survives.
Huff, do we bet the Baylor team total?
I don't know. I feel like both teams are under teams, and I'm going to stay away from totals. But I like Baylor here as well, catching 9.5. I think everyone just takes Houston, and they have not been able to cover that number cap for the first half team total under for like against Houston, like that system that I've had, but it has not hit the last 3 times, so I'm staying off of that total. And I do agree Baylor can keep it close and definitely win the game in the perimeter and like I took Omir's props. So I just think this Houston team has not been able to cover this number as much as we think, and when they do end up like leading with points, they kind of play with their food like we saw with like Oklahoma State. I mean, Baylor's a far superior team, and I think they're playing a little desperate here as well too.
Okay. All right, I am betting over on the Baylor team total for the first half. It's only 28.
Okay, I like that.
And I'm going to do game total over as well. It's only 133. If that score from TVDVJ, if that comes even close, easy.
Yeah. It's a lot of respect for Houston here. I think
a lot of respect for Houston.
I think a little too much here. They're banged up. AAC, Charlotte, FAU.
Ooh, this game's hilarious.
FAU is laying 13.5. Colby spotlighted this, and he's right. The home team has the travel spot here. And they've already played. The game was like a 10, 11-point game, and honestly, I don't even think it really was that close. I think they dressed it up at the end. I think it was a decently close game, and Charlotte's going to hang in there again tonight. Give me Charlotte in the points here. Late game, sleepy spot in Boca Raton. The place not going to be lit tonight for fucking Charlotte on a Monday night at 9 o'clock.
In Boca? No, nobody's going to go to this game.
Yeah. FAU wins by 8.
I don't, how bad is Charlotte in conference? 2-9.
They got 1 or 2 wins, right?
Yeah, 2-9 in conference.
But they've been chippy lately. They've been chippy. Like the last 4 to 5. Like remember, me and Beana got in an argument about. He said they're one of the worst teams. I said they're not that. Like they're not good. Don't get me wrong, but they're not that bad where they're like 0-9 bad.
Yeah,
they have some guys on the team.
All right, I'll ride with the clit. Let's go. 13.5. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Get those clits.
Yeah, I like it too, and I think this FAU is, even though they like play fast and Charlotte plays slow, I think that's more of an advantage to the Niners. I like to play those defensive teams more, and the team that runs slower. And I'm not impressed by this FAU team to lay that points. I'll take the Niners.
It's a team of leftovers. I'm not a fan of this roster.
Final game on the night.
I love this game.
Oh man,
you have to bet it. It's a standalone game.
I will.
Hold the nose, chat. I'll take Fresno plus 15.5.
They played at Fresno, went to overtime, and Fresno still managed to lose by 11.
I know. Is it like Nevada had a shot? Like they had 2 free throws to cover the 11.5 in overtime. It's like it was the most Fresno Nevada game ever. I think Fresno can keep this close. Not close.
Fresno State has
like,
won. They've won back-to-back. They've won 2 in a row coming into this.
Well, and they've had a week off. I like to fade the teams with the week
I'm
off.
sorry.
You mean Nevada?
Team. I apologize.
Yeah. I like to fade like a team laying a
No.
huge ass number with the week off. I think they come out a little sluggish.
Apologies. I had the wrong team up. Fresno has actually dropped 6 in a row, not 1, 2 in a row. It's Nevada.
They scored 81 against Utah State, though.
They can score.
They can score.
They just can't stop anybody.
Yeah.
Are you going to lay 15.5 with Nevada? I mean, Alford? That's a lot of fucking points.
they beat Air Force by 14. They beat San Diego State by 19. So, no, they lost San Diego State.
Yeah, I was like, they haven't beat anybody worth the fuck this year.
No,
since
they have. I hold my nose. Give me Fresno plus the 15.5. I can't. They're not going to win, but they're going to cover it.
Yeah, it'll be a backdoor city. They'll lose by 12.
I think 14 maybe.
They'll be winning at what's the first half money line on this? That could be the first half money
Plus
line.
450 maybe.
There you go. Hey, they could be winning at half, and then all of a sudden you look up and they're down 20 in the second half, and you're like, God damn it! And then they backdoor cover and lose by 14. That's the Fresno script.
I just fired on it. Let's go. Let's get Fresno in the first half.
Hey, no promises, everybody, but there's no better team to fire on a first half money line than Fresno at plus 450. They could come out hot. Or not.
Yep.
Did they?
I never said I'd bet a total. I kind of like the first half under as well too.
What is it?
68.5.
This game is fucking hilarious. This game is just so great.
I'll do Fresno first half just for the shits, and I will take that first half under and break my. I told you I'd break a total. I told you I'd do one.
I can't take Alford laying north of 15.
I don't like it either. I also don't want to put money on Fresno, but I'll do the first half angle. I feel a little safer about that.
Okay. All right, let's put a parlay together. MyBookie.ag promo code TCE SGPN. Everybody, get on over there. $1,000 match deposit. Cap, what's your favorite dog of the night? Mississippi Valley, you said 11-1.
Tempting, but no. I'll go. Give me Sela.
Short one, okay. I like that one.
I'm already in the first half for Fresno, so I'll stay away from them. And I want to say Valley so bad.
12-1.
Give me Valley. Fuck it. I'll go Charlotte. Actually, I think it's a long dog, and I'm not afraid of that number. Let's go
25. I like it.
Let's go Charlotte. Screw this Florida Atlantic team. They're trash.
And
so
hey, Mac,
sprinkle Mississippi Valley State on its own too.
And Mac, you're taking Fresno on the money line, just straight win outright.
It is so tempting. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Come on, let's retire early with this parlay.
I'm thinking about Baylor.
I like it.
I mean,
Plus, what, 360?
This is an extremely motivated spot, in my opinion, for Baylor. Baylor's still, I mean, they're in the NCAA tournament, but they've underachieved, but I think they're getting better and better, more healthy. I don't know if I want to throw Fresno in there. I'll throw Baylor in there, plus 355. I think they're live. They've had success against Houston. Beat them in the Final Four the 1 year with some good guards. They got more good guards. They're not as good as those guards. But a lot of familiarity with these programs. I think Baylor could be chippy here and have a chance to win at Houston. All right. That one's 80-1.
Let's do it. Come on.
Let's get rich.
Sela, Charlotte, Baylor, 80-1 over here. Let's go. That is mybookie.ag, promo code TCESGPN. Okay. What's your favorite lock of the night?
FAMU, money line.
I like Christie on the road. Give me Christie on the road.
Christie on the road. I think I went to 3 dogs last night. A&T, Baylor, and Charlotte. I already gave out Baylor's dog play. Give me I'll go A&T.
Okay.
Go A&T to keep this thing close again at the Fighting Camels. Fighting Camels are going to be in a ball game here tonight, so let's go A&T once again.
Okay.
All righty,
Fed
guys.
Play.
What's that?
Fed play again with Valley State. Double it.
Yes. Don't fight it. Don't fight it, everybody. That does it for another edition of the pregame show. We'll be back here tonight. We'll be back here tonight. I don't know what time yet. We never know what time. We just go with the wind. Go with the wind.
Oh yeah. Are we getting NC Nick? Is he making his appearance? Has that been decided?
I think I would have already known if NC Nick was coming because the show would be at like 9 and it's already 7. So unless there's, we're a little more organized than that. It's probably going to be at midnight or whenever. I would like to go at 11:30 actually after the Baylor and Houston game because we don't need to delay the show for Fresno and Nevada.
Yeah.
As much as we love Alford and we love Fresno, we don't need to delay the show for that. But guys, anything else before we get out of here? Pump Fake Pod tonight, I assume.
Yep, Pump Fake Pod around 10:15 tonight, a little early.
Fun slate Tuesday,
fun.
Man.
It was a fun slate tomorrow, and it was a fire weekend for the Pump Fake Pod as well too.
Let's go. Cap, anything you want to plug other than the daily Underdog Fantasy article? Check it out.
Yeah, please. It's I do a daily pick 3. I had an okay weekend. I was not. I think I went 2-1 on Friday, Saturday, and then I went 1-2 on Sunday, and I was mad about it. I got hooked on one of them. I was really salty. But either way, tonight's plays are up. The Sheffield plays already caught some steam to it. It's already the lines have already moved upwards. So if you caught it early, awesome. If not, get on it anyway. It'll probably cash.
Let's fucking go. This game just got tight all of a sudden. America was dominating the first half, and we got this thing down to 5 now. So hopefully we get a nice, entertaining second half here in the Patriot League. But that'll do it. See you guys later tonight. Turn on your notifications. He's at Michael_Hufford3. He's at Cannabis Capper. I'm at Moneyline_Mac. We are the college basketball experience, and we are out of here. See you later.